Hello everyone and welcome back to another screencast. This one's on proportion. It's the first one on proportion. It's on direct proportion. So there's two different types of proportion, but we'll get over that at a later date. Let's get started with this. I'm sure that you've seen many examples of direct proportion before. I'm going to give you a couple today, but what is the term direct proportion? The term direct proportion means that two or more quantities increase or decrease at the same rate. Or ratio, and that's from Wikipedia. So here we go. Here goes a good example. We've got our ruler. So I'm going to go over the ruler in a little bit more detail. So we can see there on the first one that if we looked at, let's say let's go 5 millimeters. Okay, at 5 millimeters, what is it in centimeters? So if you look below, that's centimeters. And we can see there quite clearly that 5 millimeters equals around about 2 centimeters. So let's now go up to 10 millimeters and see what that is, because let's have a look. So we can see 10 millimeters is 4 centimeters. So we can see that 5's doubled to 10, and so is 2. 2's doubled to 4. Let's go one more. So we've got 15 equals 6. So we can see there that we've got 5, 10, 15. They're going up in 5s. Okay, so we're doubling. We're going up 5, up 5. And on this one, we're going 2, 4, 6. So we can see they're going up in the same rate. These are going up in 2s and these are going up in 5s, but they're going up at the same rate because I have to times 5 by 3 to get it to 15. And if I times 2 by 3, I get it to 6. So we can see that they're going up linked to each other. Hopefully that helps. And this is basically what this is all about. And this is what we're going to do. So here goes a question for you. And it says here A is directly proportional to B. When A is 10, B equals 4. Okay, find the value of A when B equals 24. Find the value of B when A equals 30. So let's just not worry about this bottom part at the moment. Let's just write, like the ruler, a number line with A on the top and B on the bottom. So let's do that now. So here we go. I've done a little number line out here, and I'm going to put A on the top and B on the bottom. And we always make sure our number line starts at 0. Okay, so let's put 0 now. And now let's put our first value. So our first value was A when A equals 10. So let's put 10 there. B equals 4. And we can see that quite clearly, all right? So when A equals 10, B equals 4. So it's nice and simple so far. Hopefully you've got no problems. You're looking at this going, yeah, I get this. If you don't at the moment think you've got this, just take your time. It's not difficult. What might be happening is you may be thinking it's more difficult than it needs to be. It really isn't. So just draw a number line out. Start with 0. When A equals 10, B equals 4. Put 10 on the top, 4 on the bottom. Now what we're going to do is we're going to double 10. Double 10 equals 20. Now we're going to do the same thing with the bottom. Double 4 equals 8. All right, so now let's go for the next one. So what's the next one? If we've gone up in 10s on the top, all right, then let's go up another 10. So let's go to 30, and then 40, then 50, then 60, 70, 80, and 90. And on the bottom, we're going up in 4s. So we've gone 0 to 4, 4 to 8, and then we're going to go another 4 to 12, and another 4 to 16, and so forth and so on. And you can see I've done that now, and I've got my full number line. Now at this point, and only at this point, we can do these bottom questions. So find the value of A when B equals 24. So we can look along here and we can see that 24, B's 24. What's A? A will equal 60. All right, what about this next one? Find the value of B when A equals 30. So let's have a look along and we see 30. Excellent. What is B? B equals 12. And it really is as simple as that. I'm sure that you can all do this in your sleep. So let's give the next one a go. What I'd like you to do is I'm going to do the first bit for you, but then you're going to finish the number line and you're going to then answer the question. So here we go. I'll start it off for you. I've got a number line and I have got my A on the top and my B on the bottom. I'll put my zeros in for you and I'll put down the first values All right. And I'll even put down the second values for you. Okay, so it says here when A equals 2, B equals 5. And we can see that really, really clearly. Okay, so now I'm going to double 2, which gives me 4. And I'm going to double 5, and it gives me 10. I'm not going to do any more now. You need to pause this video. You need to finish off the number line. You need to answer those questions and come back and see if you've got it right. Because if you can do this now, you are happy days. Done and dusted. You can relax into your evening or afternoon or whatever you're going to do before you started watching this video. But go and pause it now, give it a go and see if you've got it right. All right, so I doubled, didn't I? I went 2 to 4. I'm going up in 2s. So let's now go up in another 2. That's 6. I'm going up on 5, so let's go up on another 5, which gives me 15. I think I've got another click here. I think I did another one, but I might go the whole hog now. No, the whole hog it is. So we're going up in 2s across the top, and we're going up in 5s across the bottom. We can see that. All right, so find the value of A when B equals 15. So let's go to B and 15. So the value of A equals 6. Find the value of B when A equals 10. So what is A? A is 10, so B would be 25. All right. Now, we're going to do one more, because on this one, it's good to know when to stop your number line or when you need to continue it on. And this one's going to be a nice short number line. Okay, so again, all I'm going to do is draw the number line out for you. And on this occasion, I'm not going to do any more. You're going to do the rest, right? Y is directly proportional to X when Y is 24, X equals 2. So I'll just do the first bit for you. We've got Y on the top and 0 there, and X on the bottom and 0 there. Okay. I'm not going to do any more now. You go do the rest. Come back and see if you've got it right. I'm sure you will. Sure it won't be a problem. Away you go. Okay, so when Y equals 24. So our first value was 24 on the top and 2 on the bottom. And we can see we're going up in 24s. So I would have continued that through. 24, 48, 72, 96. And then 2s. 2, 4, 6, and 8. Right, so when this is the reason why it's a short one, because we only need to find one value, and we actually didn't need to go on any further than the second one. Find the value of Y when X equals 4. So we go 4 and it's 48. All right, so that was Y. That was nice and short. So just remember, you don't always have to make these really long number lines unless you're going to use them. Just do what you need to do. Sometimes that's actually quite a tricky skill in itself, but take your time. Go up and, maybe do, I'd say, a minimum of 5 and then go from there, okay, just like I've done here. Anyway, it is now time for the quiz. So please pause the video now, give that a go. You should be able to do this without any help from me. I'm going to ask you to pause the video now. When you come back, if you're really struggling, I'll give you a little bit of a hint before you can go to the answers. So pause the video now, give it a go. If you're really struggling, then listen on. I'll give you one last little hint. Okay, so the hint here for you is Mr. Warren can type 60 words a minute. So that means that my number line obviously will start with 0, but the next value is going to be 61. All right? So we're going up in 60s at the top and we're going up at 1s across the bottom. That's all that I'm going to do now for you. So now we're going to go to the answers. So if you haven't done the question, pause it now and do the answers. If you have already done them, here we go. Our answers are coming up in a millisecond. Here we go. So Mr. Warren can type 60 words in a minute. How many words can Mr. Warren type in 4 minutes? Well, it's 240. The reason why is because I look at the minutes across here and I can see it's 4 and 240. So we're going up in 60s there. Okay. How long will it take? 360. Let's go across to 360. We can see it's 6 minutes. And that is it. Hopefully you found this really easy. I'm sure you have. If you found it difficult, there's no substitute for either going to someone else's videos. That's Mr. Corbett, Mr. Hegarty, okay? They're fantastic videos also. And they're far better than me because I am boring and a New Zealander and doing things like that. And you might just not like my voice or something. You might just want to change. Either that or go back and watch my videos again, because watching it a second or third time is sometimes what we need to do. We don't always take it in. We might not be fully focused when we first started, and we might miss a little bit of information, just like a really good movie that we haven't really paid attention to at the start, and therefore we lose track of the plot. So go back and watch it again if you've struggled. But if you haven't struggled, it's always worth writing a revision card or buying a revision card that comes along with these. And hopefully one day I'll have these available for you. But until next time, it's always been a pleasure to help you with your maths. Hopefully you're feeling more and more confident as the days and the weeks go on.